But to be honest, to be fair, I started walking too early. Usually I start running towards the
Proper story
middle of that platform
Ain't
when
so
he
simple with this
says,
Now here's a
shouldn't
kid
have
whose whole
done
world got
what
all
he just
twisted,
did,
leaving him
so that he
stranded on a
done.
rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity, that of surviving. No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Sometimes you just need a drink. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber. A school of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mines.
Still an okay time though, which is good.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him for his drinking did. Then kid finds his trusty shield. The security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Try to counter. I don't know if those are RNG.
He gets a good look.
If they aren't, I just got kind of lucky.
He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Oh, come on.
And then he falls to his death.
I don't want to reset again.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Oh, wow.
Right back at you. He finds the distillery, right next to
That
the
really
arsenal.
shouldn't happen.
Tough part of town. The
It's okay.
arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job. Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
It's good that it doesn't really matter if you fall on this. No RNG that you can't manage in this game? Okay. Good to know.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. He finds the core to the wharf district. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Well, down he goes. Down toward the Bastion. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive?
How was I too fast?
Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Huh.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power.
Sometimes I have these stop moments where I just
now the Bastion can send
fall somewhere where I never fall.
into the wild,
like in the Bastion.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Wow. That's not bad.
Now he lands at the intersection.
Especially if I was still falling
wrong.
like 2 or 3 times.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? And there it is. But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Kid ponders what to build. We tracked down a couple more cores
Yeah,
near
this
the edge
too.
of the city.
I don't know if you skip Hanging Gardens text. I mean, it's not that long. It's okay for me, I guess, right now.
The
But
dead welcome him with open arms. The
I don't
calamity
think
took
there's
everybody
anything that
after
you can
all.
do to actually
Kids
skip
see some
it.
plain, frozen faces all around.
That's
These
just
folks
me.
never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. It was someone like him. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. The Thunder brothers didn't make it.
Oh, come
But
on.
him, he survived.
Wow, it sets me back there.
Just
Why?
think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Wow. Can't get to the core. What? Oh, come on.
And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this: we have to go, please.
Yeah,
He's a
minus
proper
11.
gentleman, that man.
Not after this.
His name is Zolf.
Probably gonna be like minus 2
No
or something.
hiding, he's an
Minus 2,
Ura.
minus 3.
Folks like
Maybe
him
even more.
ain't never been
I don't
a
know.
common sight in Ceylondia.
I think I just lost a
He's
lot of
relieved
time
to see a
on
living
that.
face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind, both to him
Because I fell
and to
twice.
each other for the first
And
time.
for some reason I didn't get the core.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
That's actually still minus. Wow.
There's only one way in the Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy for normal folks. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right.
I hope I got 2 cores there. It's like the worst thing that can happen if you don't get a core dupe.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing
That should save a lot
left
of
for
time.
nobody down at Cinder Brick Fort.
That should save a lot of time.
Kid shows up just as Zolf
Especially in
telling me
comparison
about his
to
own
last.
journey to the city. Zolf banged up the
To
monument
last
pretty
run.
bad. But there's a way to put her back together.
Okay, so I think it's this
The
text
shards.
that I for some
That's
reason
it.
don't get.
A few more shards like that. and
Maybe
we'll
I'm
be
just
back
too
in
slow.
business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
See,
The
like
city tried
it
to use
just
the shards to stake
stops
out the
before I can even
wilds. So much for that plan.
before I can even go there. Maybe I'm supposed to wait a second and build the forge or whatever to get the second text.
Ankle gators used
I
to
guess
roam
that's
the
what it
wilds,
is.
and they nested at Rothus Lagoon.
But I'm not
Many
sure.
a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here.
That
Now
was
the kid can do the
close.
same. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. The The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. One bad step in that tall grass and these Queen Anne's lunch. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. He's got it, and now to finish her off. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go.
Oh, I might have gotten it.
She's starting to get annoyed. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. The shard's sitting in.
Probably should have done. I could have done one stab
Let
last.
the ankle gator go.
But I'd rather go sure. Make sure that I actually can escape before
Hope
going
Queen
there
Anne
than,
don't mind us borrowing from her
you know,
treasury.
not being able to escape.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Oh god, I
Ain't
nearly
saying
rolled
much,
off.
But that's the greatest forge in all the city. The Bastion ain't gonna build itself.
Plus
Not
open.
everything
It's
blew
okay.
up in the calamity.
That's not too bad.
Why Colford Cauldron here?
I mean, I
blew up
think my
way
Colford
ahead of its
Cauldron in the
time.
last one was
The
actually
cauldron
pretty
boiled
good.
over some 300
Oh
years
god.
ago. They say it filled the skies
There we
with
go.
ash and the lakes with molten
And then I just fought through an invisible hole. So why not?
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living.
I think this game is really
As
against
for
me.
us, we learned an awful lot from Colford.
It doesn't want me to run it.
Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here, but we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. All sorts of awful things crawling
Oh,
underfoot.
wow. Thought I
The
could roll
more
on there.
ash we swept aside, the more life we found. After all, when we looked down inside Colford Cauldron, we saw in there the heart of the world. The heart now laid bare by the calamity. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. The biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city.
Not sure what this is gonna be. I have a feeling that I'm gonna
He
lose
comes
time.
back looking like the inside of a chimney. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection. High time we built something new.
Yeah. I lost a bit of time.
Imagine
Let's see what I can do in
everything you
Bastion.
need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a burstone quarry. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same
Oh.
goes for its natives.
Well, there we go.
Rattletails. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
It's one way to
They
go
record
through it, I
everything,
guess.
all the time, taking it all in. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The
Oh.
largest ones,
Wow.
you know as cores. Remember how I said Rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to colony.
Oh my god.
Sir Lunky. We never could get
Are you kidding
stubborn
me?
old Lunky to leave the
I actually
quarry
got it?
alone. Massive
That's the
things
first time I got
stopped
that.
many of our boys. We
That
just
should save a
couldn't
lot
get
of
rid
time.
him. Then the kid hears a voice calling from
Because
down
I'm
the hall.
horrible at
"Are you
fighting that
alright?"
thing.
It says. We talk for a spell. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you, because my countrymen will.
I think this is sub 16. Whoops. This is easy sub 16. Wow.
Say what you will about Zolf.
I think
he's
that
a man of his
split was
word.
even a second later than usual. So,
His countrymen don't much care
yeah,
for
just
pleasantries.
kill me
here.
fast, please, I guess.
The Hura think they got him. They're wrong. No way out of this.
MLG Lunky Drop.
Not without a
Yep.
fight. Zolf showed them the way here, and here they came.
Oh god, menu. Dear god, minus 19. Yeah, that's how bad my time is. That just shows you, like, my time is so fucking bad.
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only
And
one
seeing
cure.
Vulagen's,
We need to finish
having
what
seen
we started.
Vulagen's Bastion Quarry yesterday,
Bastion.
I don't feel as bad
It's
about it,
finally finished.
to be honest.
Now, there's something I want you to see.
No, this could actually be close.
Welcome
It's not only
to
10
the heart of the
seconds.
Bastion. I ain't
Like
one for
50-50
long
or something, no.
goodbyes, so
Wow,
here's
this
the
could
deal.
actually be really close.
Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any
Oh, God.
questions. Hey, kid.
I totally agree. I totally agree, Vulagen. Bastion
It's
Quarry
finished.
is stupid.
Now, sit
Ah.
tight. It'll be over soon.
But at least I got a sub
No
16.
matter what happens next, you done good.